matchup right here between the two clear power players in the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense. And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better. To throw, it's Simpson. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop. Drive ends, and the punt team on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Wolverines offense out there for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game. Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tight end goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Receiver in motion now. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope. The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. to run it. It's Haynes. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Important second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And this one goes.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. It's a shotgun run call. Finding some room at the 25. And it's good for a first down to the 36. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Grab behind the line. It's Horton. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. Back to throw is Simpson. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Throwing up play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Direct snap to the back. First out and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. With sure hands, it's Horton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, tied.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's real wind. It's Marsh. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Receivers are bunched together. Takes off in a bootleg. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
At 1st down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on 2nd and long. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50 plays out like they're almost automatic?
Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Past the 45. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle, it's Cuevas. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Punt team ready to boot it away. The puck will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And there's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So here we go. First play of the drive under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Horton. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
With the catch, it's Miller. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. The pass rush closing in. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A short completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Second down after that previous play. Makes the catch. It's McCulley. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Klein. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it's caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They finish off the scoring drive. Coach deciding to go for the two-point conversion to tie the score right here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He's going to be brought down, a sack, and they still trail by 2 points.
That keeps the score Alabama 14, Michigan 12.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. A play action, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Back to pass. It's Simpson. It's an out route. The catch made.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. He finds some space. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. To the air, it's Simpson. Looking for 6. Nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity from dropping that interception.
And they will try out the field goal team here. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. So after the miss, it's still a 2-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Now it's second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. That's caught. It's Morgan. He went out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Reach the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made down the middle. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Breaks free. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Need some important yards here on third down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. On the ground, it's Miller. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Courtney.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear. He just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play, and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Grab behind the line, it's McCulley. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Finds his man. It's Marsh. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Hey, when you got a wide receiver like this, you got to give him chances downfield to make plays, and they did that there for a nice gain.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Movement here from the tight end. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's McCulley. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And 3rd and short, will try to pick it up on the ground. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. Alabama will likely just try to run the clock out here. Using his legs, it's Miller.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.